Good looking match this one, Scott Mitchell and Ross Montgomery. England versus Scotland. And Montgomery's got a good record against Mitchell. Dare say that, I've not checked this one, but I dare say the bookies have got Scott as the favourite. 53 years old, he's a man in form, he's won the Isle of Man Classic this year, and he's been producing some good darts. Last year's Lakeside champion, of course, beating Wolfie Adams 7-6 in a memorable final. Ross Montgomery, well, he beat Scott 4-2 in the Hull Open as recently as March. And he has, as I say, got a really good record against him. Tenacious competitor, Montgomery, can be a little bit fiery. Same age as Scott at 53. And he'll certainly be fancying his chances, Chris.
Yeah, he's a Scottish terrier. Well, according to my records, it's 4-1 to Ross. According to Scott, he can't remember beating him, but in 2011 they played in the Sun Parks Masters and Scott won that one 5-3.
Well, he should be remembering that and taking heart from it.
But that was the last time.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg.
According to my records, that he did win a match against him, but as you said, they played this year already once.
We're bringing you all the action right through to the conclusion of the day's action.
Fear not.
This one first.
We won't be switching off.
Oh no, it's going to be good.
Staying live right to the end.
60.
First to 6, of course, in this one, as it has been through the day in the men's matches. And we're finishing off. One match to go after this, and it's Wolfie against Madars Razma. Wolfie, such a wonderful, wonderful record over the years. 34 ranking title victories. First one back in 1993, the English Open. This is good from Montgomery. Brilliant.
Yeah, Ross Montgomery has been winning tournaments as far back as 2008. And that was the England Open he won. I actually played him in the final of an England Open at some point. I can't remember what year.
60.
He's under pressure, the Mitchell throw. Montgomery, if he gets another big hit here, he really sees an advantage. Could do with a treble. And gets it.
80.
Ross, also a Gold Cup champion in 2011, a Belgium Open, British Classic twice, a Dutch Open winner in 2014, and trust me, that takes some winning.
BDO ranked number 26 is Ross Montgomery.
That's as low as I can remember him being, to be honest. He's
145. Scott, you require 141.
Looking good here. Mitchell with 141, and it's not going to be this time. He's been very busy on the exhibition circuit still, I'm told, Scott. He's got
very popular.
Well, the BDO
45.
officials were saying that when he was the champion, he was as good a champion as they've had from that point of view, putting himself about.
He didn't turn down a personal appearance, whether it be for charity or otherwise. He was he represented the BDO superbly for his time as world champion.
Montgomery taking that opening leg against the throw, and he's got just the start that he would have wanted here.
When you've got that kind of dominant record over an opponent, every time you play them, you do fancy winning.
60.
He's come out flying.
And I've noticed, not that I have before, he's wearing earplugs.
140.
I'm not sure if that's
Mervyn King style.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's normal. I don't know why he's got them in, because the crowd here at Lakeside is very respectful and gives the players the best of order.
It's a funny thing, Chris. I mean, they say that when it's not one of the most riotous of atmospheres, you know, you get some of these Premier League matches, it's like playing in front of a football crowd. Here, less people, a more sedate atmosphere, if you like, and you can pick up individual voices more clearly.
That's a good shout. Yeah, when it is quiet, you can pick out the odd scream or the odd shout.
Ross, you require
161 for 2-0.
6 starts, so he won't be going for the ball if he had the opportunity. He's come out looking absolutely solid, averaging, I know we're only into the second leg,
137.
but he's averaging 117.
He's certainly
that is a
flying.
statement of intent.
A steely look in his eyes tonight, and Mitchell's going to have to raise his game.
You don't win that many tournaments
60.
unless
Ross, you require 24.
you are of some quality.
Oh, brilliant.
Aim shot.
Back
And the
to back,
second leg. Ross
13
Montgomery.
dart legs for Ross.
Third leg, it's Scott to throw
What a start,
first.
and 2 out
Game
of 2
on.
doubles.
Yeah. 115.62. Playing Mitchell's 79. That's better.
140.
Lost in the quarterfinals of the World Championship, Scott Mitchell against Richard Veenstra, who's in action tomorrow, the Dutchman.
100.
That fantastic match as well with Mark McGeady, didn't he? Great game that was.
Yes, fabulous. Well, Ross made the semi-final of this event in 2014. He beat
60.
Gary Robson in that semi-final, 11-10, and then just got edged out by James Wilson, 13-11 in the final.
Got done by Jamie Hughes this year in the Worlds. Yossa happily through in his first round match earlier on.
And then last year's World Trophy, he got done by Jeff Smith in the first round, 6-4.
And wasn't exactly ecstatic.
100.
You don't need to be an expert on body language to realise when Ross is not happy.
There is an element, though, isn't there, in any elite sport, and anybody who gets to the top, and Ross, I'm sure, wouldn't mind me saying that he's an
140.
example of it. To be a consistent winner, there's kind of part of you which has to really hurt when you're a loser.
Yeah, absolutely. When you, especially if you underperform, you don't. You know, nobody likes losing, but if you go up there and do yourself justice and
85.
play to the
Ross, you
almost the
require
best of your ability,
140.
that's the most important thing.
He can take another against the throw here. Great opening dart. That's in the treble. That's just outside. But Mitchell's under huge
100.
pressure here.
Scott,
Again,
you
John, he's
require
left a double after 12.
116.
So if Mitchell doesn't get this,
Which he won't.
well, this could be for his third
80.
consecutive 13 dart
Ross, you
leg.
require 40.
2 doubles out of 2 so far. Double 10. 5s. Now this is a chance for Mitchell to get into the game. Look how much.
Yeah,
Look
that
at
was
the
real.
anger there.
Another break of
36.
throw. Will
So-
we look back on that moment later on in this match?
So keyed up is Ross Montgomery. That should be a very good marker. And
Game
is.
shot on the third leg.
Scott Mitchell's
Scott
into the
Mitchell.
match. And that'll hurt Ross.
Ross to throw first. Game on.
Got to put it behind him now.
41.
Part of him, I'm sure, is thinking, well, how did I miss that? And as he put it behind him, comes out and starts with a 41.
Certain little moments
140.
that can affect the outcome of a match.
Phlegmatic sort of character is Scott Mitchell.
40.
Enjoyed the experience of playing in the Grand Slam, although he went out in the group stage.
To be honest, the year he had as champion, I'm amazed he did as well as he did, considering the
140.
commitments of, like I said, personal appearances and exhibitions, and he still remains, to this day, one of the most popular guys on the circuit.
140.
Well, I'm sure there are occasions when he gets aggravated about things, but I can honestly say I've never seen one.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets exasperated with himself when he doesn't hit the high notes, but he is a real gentleman.
140.
In 2015, he defended his Jersey Open title and also won the English Masters, or the
40.
England Masters,
Scott, you require 81.
Well,
part of the WDF World Cup winning team as well.
He's got a great chance here to get another break of throw. His first break of throw, and he does it.
11 darts in that leg.
Scott Mitchell Mitchell.
Well, that is darts of the highest quality.
And he's lifted his average,
Fifth leg, it's
which
Scott
was
to throw
average,
first.
to now a very
Game on.
respectable 92.5. And Montgomery is still around the 100 mark.
Break at the end of this leg. As we've said before, always a key moment, this.
140.
Always had the ingredients to be a tussle. We mentioned it at the very top of the show. We fancied this one, John.
Yeah, and you were spot on. It's got all the makings.
60.
Montgomery came out of the blocks, was absolutely flying in the first two legs. Mitchell has bounced right back, and has the tide turned? Has it turned sufficiently to say that Mitchell is now in the driving seat?
Flying now. Literally so far a game of two halves.
45.
And Montgomery is not doing what he did so easily earlier on.
Was it that moment at 2-0 and 3 darts at 40 for his third 13-dart leg on the spin?
81.
At tops, 10s and 5s. And since that moment, he's been a different player. Needs to regroup. The break will come at a great time for Montgomery.
Well, that's a steady ton, but Mitchell now 140 required. Well, he's throwing right now. You wouldn't say this is beyond the bounds of possibility, though it is with a 1 off his first dart. Good cover shot.
78.
Yeah, recovered the situation well. That's better. Welcome back, Ross.
140. Scott, you require 62.
62. He's got the 15, I think, there.
Stay there.
Double 16.
30. Ross, you require 156.
This has hurt Mitchell if Montgomery can find a way to check this out.
Audibly clipped the wire. That's class.
140.
He has awakened.
Scott, you require 32.
Double 16, though. And that's the dart Mitchell wanted. And he goes to the break after a really fascinating mini session there. It is top quality darts. Montgomery absolutely flying when he came out for the first two legs. Then Mitchell has bounced back and he leads at that break 3-2. Anybody's match. This really is a pick and match, as they say in betting circles. Scott Mitchell 3-2 up. Montgomery now returns with the throw. So who's it going to be? What do you reckon, Chris? Who's your money on?
Mine staying firmly in my pocket. Well, the way Montgomery started, it looked like he was just going to breeze through the match with back-to-back 13-dart legs, and then the wheels fell off a little bit. But in that last leg there, he back-to-back 140s to really pressurise the Mitchell double attempt, but alas, it wasn't enough. 2 breaks of throw.
6th leg, it's
So
Ross
we're
to
back
throw
on
first.
throw, 1 break of throw
Game on.
each. A must-win leg for Montgomery. But you cannot be impressed. He's averaging best part of 99, 1 180, 6 140s, 2 from 5 on the
55.
finishing. The only blip on that report card was that 3rd leg when he had 3 darts at a double to go 3-0 up.
Annoyed with himself there at his opening visit.
100.
Steady ton from Mitchell. There is a Scottish contingent down here giving Montgomery support, but the bulk of the crowd, of course, very much with the England captain Mitchell. Is he had averages. Impressive from Montgomery, close on to 100.
100.
Potentially have our first ton-plus average of the tournament.
In darts, as in football, there's really only one stat which matters.
Yeah,
60.
the W.
Proliferation of statistical analysis.
And they don't write averages on trophies, John.
They don't. Records and brilliant scores, they just remain distant memories. But what is actually tangible is the medal or the name on the wall, you name it.
So don't mention pictures on the wall, because I've got a shocking one out the back there.
I think you've now just confirmed that we're going to have to get a copy of that, and it's going to have to be seen. I can confirm it's truly appalling. A youthful Mitchell, a youthful Mason, sorry, complete with ponytail. What were you thinking of?
I don't know.
There's a very hairy Michael van Gerwen as well. Mitchell just waiting. Montgomery annoyed with himself, shaking his head a little bit
66.
disgustedly. 66, Mitchell, going for 10s. 16 for tops. This for 4-2 against the throw.
26.
Still the favourite with Montgomery back on 148.
Yeah. Although you never know. The way this match has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised. He's staying there. Another one for double. Ooh, okay.
100.
Tell you what, that's a good ton.
Scott, you require 40.
Tops.
We're all over it.
Tops for Mitchell for 4-2. Ooh, grazed the wire. And again. This time, no, three of a kind.
Terrible luck.
Ross, you require 48.
It's a big moment in the match.
A massive chance for Montgomery to get back involved.
Couple of 16s, 8s now.
Game
That is
shot
a really important double.
Ross Montgomery.
He got out of jail really in that leg.
First.
He certainly did. 21 dart leg there. And both will be fuming for different
66.
reasons. Mitchell threw 18 darts and didn't convert, even though he had 4 at a double. Another key moment
125.
we may look back on in 10 minutes or so.
$135.
Swapping heavy blows now.
Yeah, they're trading away. It's not bad for Scott, as he's so tall. He can play over that dart, but
41.
didn't on that occasion. As you can tell, not happy.
What is Scott, about 6'4"?
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a big lad, isn't he?
He doesn't need a tractor on the farm. He carries most of it about, I
43.
think. Trina Gulliver, most successful female dart player.
Reigning women's world champion.
Yeah, she's won that a few times.
99.
Mitchell on a finish. Montgomery hoping to make huge inroads.
May switch down here. 137 would be a cracker.
99. Scott, you require 160.
Mitchell's still slightly favourite for this leg.
Great darts.
Oh, fancied that one, John. Sat up lovely for him there. He'd be disappointed with that.
Steady ton though. He's on 60. Montgomery, big ask, but it's on.
Treble 14. Oh.
Not now.
Well, he can pressurise the 60.
94.
Does so. He's tops.
So this is for 4-3. Mitchell gets the big 20. And the tops.
Doesn't miss
Come
this
on, he
time.
says.
Scott Mitchell. 8th leg, it's Ross going first.
4-3, gets his nose ahead once more.
really going to start hitting that
100.
pressure cooker situation.
I wonder if this might go all the way to the deciding leg. And then the fact that Mitchell has the first go at it, could that be key?
100.
Wouldn't be a surprise, would it? It's that sort of a match.
Yeah, as we spoke about it earlier, didn't we? We didn't think there would be a lot in this one.
100.
Does Montgomery have the sign over Mitchell?
$41.
This is a chance for Montgomery to seize control of this leg. Not with a single one, though. And that's not lying well.
41.
Raging.
Yeah, you see what we mean when we said earlier, you don't need to be a great student of human behaviour to clock the body language of Ross
59.
Montgomery. Happiness is seen. Frustration also. He'll be pleased with this. Oh, unlucky.
120.
Unlucky.
Don't know whether that caught the barrel or the wire.
I think it was barrel followed by wire. It kissed off one onto the other.
100. Ross, you require 140.
Double 20s. There's one. Staying where he is for double 10. Oh yes, double 10 for 140 checkout.
Game
Brilliant.
shot.
Brilliant.
Just brilliant.
Ross Montgomery.
Superb. What can you say about that?
Hang on.
It's a funny old game dance, isn't it?
He's thrown well tonight.
100.
4 out of 8 on his doubles. 180, 8 140s, 13 ton pluses, and a 94 average.
He
and
had
rising.
And with a particularly sticky patch.
Yes.
There we go with the second 180 of his efforts in this match so far. Great start.
Great response.
100.
Tell you what, if Mitchell ever played Ricky Evans, I think he might get his ears pierced. He ambles up to the board.
Takes his time.
He won't be rushed.
And this is working for him. Oh, unlucky again. I think that was destined. It was going to be close.
Yeah, definitely. The flight, hitting the flight, just took the weight out of the dart.
Well, Mitchell's clawed his way back here. It looks as though he was struggling.
100.
He's on a finish, Montgomery, but a big one.
140.
Excellent.
Ross, you require 161.
Not this time, so Mitchell will come back with a chance to go 5-4 ahead.
137.
Pressure on the Mitchell throw now. This is a must. 2 darts
Doubles.
at double 16.
He's kissed the wire, but the wrong side. And again.
9.
How quickly this game can turn.
Ross, you require 24.
On a sixpence from.
And now Montgomery just needs to serve it out to win it.
10th leg, it's Ross to
And
throw
put
first.
The England captain out of the competition.
Well, that was eventually his third 13 dart leg.
It was that great visit which set up, wasn't it, when
Yep.
Mitchell on 41, and suddenly from thinking he's just about
60.
home and hosed, suddenly it becomes a must-get, and it's an altogether different
Yeah, that-
situation.
Trouble 19 with the third dart to leave 24.
Well, that's quality.
140.
Crowd trying to rev him up.
He won't throw the towel in, Mitchell.
He's always a scrapper, we know that.
140.
Another outstanding visit from Montgomery.
And 9th 140. Both got 9 140s in this match.
140.
Back to back for Mitchell.
It's a great response from the disappointment of not taking the leg on that 41.
100.
Oh, he's got the throwback here. They're good stats.
Great leg this is. Cracking leg. Both players firing.
82.
Montgomery just needs to take this leg for a place in the next round.
100. Scott, you require
Could be
139.
just enough.
No check out now.
62 left, so treble 10. Just confirming that with our caller.
Yeah, Cog's just turning and he decides to go another way.
131. Ross, you require 101.
101, they have to get this. There's 20.
Treble 19 or treble 15. No, can't do it. Wow.
Well, what
69.
a good game of darts this has been. And Mitchell now double 4 to square it up again. Double 2. They say twos never lose, and there you go.
That's bottle. 14 dart leg. And against the throw.
11th and final
Stay in the
leg.
match.
Scott to throw
Well,
first.
quite fitting for me that this one's gone all the way.
Excellent game of darts.
It deserved to.
And Mitchell getting a great start.
140.
What must come from having the knowledge that you can be a world champion and have been there and done it. Must give you so much confidence.
But Montgomery buoyed by the belief that he
140.
has that Indian sign over Mitchell. And that Mitchell, when it comes to, might crumble.
Can't see, he's not that kind of player.
It's that sort of match, though.
100.
You can almost see the thought processes.
I'd like to know what their heart rates are right now.
Well, it's sort of the swan on the lake syndrome, isn't it? Oh, brilliant, Montgomery, brilliant. His third maximum.
A time to hit a 180. Look at this for a response. Have another treble.
Oh, unlucky.
No finish.
85.
Oh dear.
Montgomery can get absolutely into the driving seat now. Great second dart.
Definitely
He's got
in the
that
driving
treble.
seat.
Well, that's a steady ton.
100.
Well, when he returns, he will either have 2 darts at a double or 1 dart at the ball. Needs a ton.
And gets it.
Ross, you require 81.
So this is for the match. Treble 19 he was looking for, and he's got a 3. He was looking for treble 18 for double 12, so
41.
now Mitchell 76. Treble 20,
76.
double 8.
Staying up for
56.
double 18. Yep, double 18. 1 dart in his hand.
There it is!
Shot.
Mitchell had to withstand a tremendous challenge from Ross Montgomery, and that's as good a match as we've seen today. Outstanding. Montgomery started brilliantly, Mitchell came back. Montgomery looked as though he was poised for victory, but Scott Mitchell showed terrific resolve and confidence. Guts, bottled, clawed his way back, and ultimately coming through, Mitchell beating Montgomery by 6-5. An excellent game of darts.